What's up, guys? I'm gonna make a video today. I'm just gonna talk about what I've actually talked about in the past quite a few times. The mission, as you guys probably already guessed, is Joseph Bertrand III. It's the mission where you fight Bertrand in his huge swamp creature form for the first time. So we're going to play this mission. I'm going to go through some key points and explain to you what I think they could have done better during this mission, what they could have done to make it a bit more challenging. And something else I want to show you guys. I think you can see the text pretty clear. We'll go into options here and I will show you that I am on hard difficulty. I think you can see that pretty well. So we're going to play through this on hard difficulty, and honestly, I don't know if it's just me. Like, I don't know if I'm just a good player or if, some other reason. I don't know if I'm just really good at the game, but hard seems to be a breeze. It's not really a challenge. I don't know if it's just me or if it's actually the difficulty of the game. I don't know. So let's jump right into this. I'll turn the volume up so you guys can hear.
There's no way he's walking away from this one. Hey, old man! Breathing in here? Where the hell is he?
Hope you guys can hear that. Don't know if you can.
What the hell?
Okay, so as you can see, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty easy right now. All you gotta do is just run and pretty much avoid the balls of shit that he tries to shoot at you. Occasionally stop and shoot at the weak points on his body. His health seems to deplete pretty quickly. I mean, it's really too simple. All you do is basically run around, avoid the slime balls, occasionally have this happen to you every once in a while. But other than that, it's not really a challenge. That's what I missed. inFAMOUS 1 held a challenge with the bosses. It was actually hard to defeat them. Even Sasha. I mean, yeah, she's the easiest one, and it doesn't take much to defeat her, but it's not the same thing every single time. And it's not repetitive. At least not as repetitive as this is. I mean, with Sasha, yeah, you had to shoot her, and then you had to go over and pull one of the plugs on her suit every now and then. It was repetitive indeed, but it wasn't like this. It wasn't constantly, okay, now stop, shoot, stop, shoot, stop, shoot. It was a bit more challenging. You didn't know where she was going to move all the time. She had a different array of attacks. It was just, I don't know how to explain it any better. It was just more difficult. It was more challenging. That's what I liked. That's what I miss. That's what I miss. Is the challenge. Is the difficulty. If you're gonna have a boss, it should be a legit boss. It shouldn't just be another level. Now, I will admit, there are some times where it gets hectic. But a good example would be Kessler. The boss battle with Kessler. That, oh my god, that was awesome. Kessler, I gotta say, I think I missed, was one of the most amazing bosses in any video game I've ever played. I've played Spider-Man games before. I've played plenty of superhero-based games where you fight some pretty freaky-deaky villains. I've never seen a boss battle quite as good as the one you had with Kessler in Infamous 1. Also, the boss battle with Alden Tate. That was pretty sweet too. I like that one. I'm not sure which one I like better, Alden Tate or Kessler. I don't know which battle I liked more because they were both equally good and both equally difficult. I think Alden, though, Alden didn't take as much time because you were in one spot. Like, Alden couldn't really move. All you had to do was dodge his attacks. So I have to say Kessler was the more difficult one to go with. Now this is just getting a little annoying. Anyway. Oh, way to go. You're supposed to be my friend. Okay, that was pure accident. As you can totally see, I got hit with an RPG. So, Sucker Punch is obviously trying to tell me a message right there. You screw with us, this is what happens. Yeah, I got hit by an RPG, and then I miraculously died by gunshot. So I don't actually think that's supposed to happen. I don't think you're supposed to get hit by the militia during this mission. But I did. Bad example number one, right? I'm trying to prove a point right here and I die on the very mission and I'm like, oh, it's too easy. Yeah. Well, shit happens. I ain't gonna throw a fit over it. I ain't gonna delete the video and be like, oh, we need to do it over again. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that cheap.
The stinking gas, the howling, it was nothing compared to the filth inside. Bertrand, I alone saw his true face. Oh, that guy can run all he wants. It doesn't matter. I know his secret. And I'm coming for him.
Alright, that was pretty good. So anyway, I did like the boss battle with Kessler. Because of the fact that you had a big open arena, it was final battle type of thing. Yeah, whatever, Zeke. I don't think we're going to do this. There's too much talking involved. You guys have already played the game, so I don't think you should care if I talk over the cutscenes. So we'll go ahead and do this. Oh, wait a second. Actually. Oh, man. So, anyway, you had a big open arena to fight in. It was a final battle sort of thing. You had the tension going, you had a little bit of anxiety. It really made you feel like, oh shit, this is legit, this is going down. I don't know what the difference. See, with Infamous 1, I felt like I was drug into it. I felt like I was actually there, like I was involved. I felt like I was pulled into the game. And when I played the game, I was actually... It took me in. Almost like a very, very good movie. Like, you know how sometimes you go to a movie theater to watch a movie, and the movie is so good you get pulled into it, and you're just so into it, and you're catching every move, and you're completely out of this world. Anything that you know, the movie theater could catch on fire, and you would just still be sitting there in awe because the movie is so good. That's what it was like when I played Infamous 1. It's like I'm so sucked into it. The experience is literally like taking me out of this world. I know that sounds cheesy, but that's the only way I can put it in words. With Infamous 2, yeah, there are some good cutscenes, there are some good missions, there are occasionally some times where I get drug into it and I think it's great, but I get bored a lot easier. I don't know why that is. I get bored a lot quicker with Infamous 2. I don't feel as pulled into it. I don't feel as out of this world as I should playing a game. I don't know why that is. I didn't feel like the experience was immersive enough. It didn't pull me in. It didn't attract me the same way Infamous 1 did. Now, I'm not sure if it's the atmosphere, because I personally have always liked kind of, I don't know. I guess it all depends on personal opinion, which I think that's what I'm ultimately getting to. I've always liked destruction, end of the world, apocalypse, don't know what's going on, confusing mystery type of things, stories. I've liked techno kind of electronic battle music, like tribal stuff. If honestly, and Infamous 1, I could connect. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. I could connect to Infamous 1, as I can't really connect to Infamous 2. Infamous 1, I could play a mission or I could watch a cutscene, and I could really interact with the story and attach situations in the game to my own life. Like, actually, this is kind of funny. I think I can get a laugh out of you guys with this one. But, when you have the final battle with Alden, and Alden's sitting there on the bridge, and he's like, "You ignorant pissant, blah, 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 blah." Well, what's funny about that is, ever since I was a kid, when my mother would get pissed, she'd say, "Ah, pissant." So, when I heard that, I swear to God, I nearly shit myself laughing, because I didn't think anyone else used that word but my mother. It was too real for me. It was too real. But yet, at the same time, Infamous 1 is more of a comic book. It's a storybook. It's not real. It's not legit. They don't try to make it too realistic. They do have some fake things in there. You know, people that can, you know, shoot electricity and giant metal men and things like that. They have the whole conspiracy theory, the government conspiracy, secret organizations, the Illuminati, you know, the Ray Sphere, all this shit. I like that. I love that kind of stuff. If you ever want to get me a book that talks about secret organizations and spies and 007, James Bond, that kind of shit. I love that stuff. That stuff is awesome. I get hooked on that stuff like a pothead gets hooked on marijuana. I'm dead serious. Now, there is a YouTuber that has sent me a couple messages telling me he wants me to give my ideas, or he wants me to give his ideas, excuse me, he wants me to give his ideas in one of my videos. And I haven't done it yet, but if he is watching this video, I am going to mention his username in the next video so I can direct some attention to his channel. He has been commenting on all my videos, asking me to put up his idea, post his ideas, so I'm going to do it probably next video. The video will be up tonight, possibly tomorrow morning. Other than that, guys, I'm going to go take a break. I will be back with this YouTuber's ideas. I will leave his name in the description so you can go check his channel out. I don't really think he has anything on his channel, but you can go give it a look anyway. And that's all I have for you right now, guys. I will do another UGC tutorial, just in case any of you were wondering about that. And yeah, I will see you later.